What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. We are back in our natural habitat where we should be. We are in school garage and we are working on the 240. Finally starting the big winter rebuild I have planned. I have so much stuff I'm doing, but today we're keeping it simple. If you watch my last event, you know I jerry-rigged this fuel leak and I sealed it all around where it was leaking, but that is obviously not a permanent fix. So I have a brand new fuel pressure regulator and we are actually upgrading. So before I had it actually was an Amazon one, which live and you learn, don't cheap out. But it was like the factory style one that's on there right now. I'll show you. Right there. So we got an upgrade. Look at this. Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator. This will be nice, especially when I'm KAT, because it gives me a lot of control over what it's doing. So the first step is to put that in. The second step is I'm doing a whole bunch of interior stuff. So you can see I have this gross, like, grayish stained carpet, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I have a brand new black carpet that's going in, and I'm also going to vinyl spray the back seats black. What else do I have for the interior? Oh, I have heat. So if you don't know, we're actually getting like the biggest winter storm in like the past 5 years in New England this weekend. And right today, it was feels like -5, and this car still doesn't have heat. So I have all this brand new stuff to put heat in this car so I can drive it in the winter. Not that I want to drive it a lot, but you know, if it's a nice day, I'd like to have the option to take it out. Anyways, we are going to rip the fuel pressure regulator shit out first and knock that out of the park, and then we will tear the whole interior apart. I'm gonna have to literally take everything out to get the carpet out, and I'm gonna pull the dash to get the HVAC stuff, because you couldn't do it with the dash in, but it's such a pain that it's easier if you just pull the whole dash. So let's get to it. Look at this just straight pile of goop I put on there. Look, he looks like nut. Look at that. There's so much of it. It's just gooed up in there. Pretty gross. But, you know, it got the job done, and it sealed the leak for the moment, so I'm not that mad about it. Also, side note, why is my valve cover paint just coming off? Like, it's chipping there. I mean, it's already chipped over there. It's flaking right there. It literally just started doing that. Weird. I unfortunately have some bad news. So the dude that I bought this heater core from sold me it without the fittings. I didn't even realize. I don't know why I didn't check if it had the fittings or not. But we are not putting the heat in without fittings, so it's not really optimal, but what are you gonna do? Oh, that sucks. Alright, I finally got the old gunky fuel pressure regulator out of there. As you can see, it was a pain in the butt. I had to like drill with the drill bit from the side. I could have taken the rail off, but I didn't really want to do that, so we got it done anyway. Here is a nice new fuel pressure regulator, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I'm thinking, because I'm not going to be running AC lines, I'm thinking of mounting it like somewhere like there. Maybe we tuck it down here, but if it's down there, you can't really see the gauge. So I'm thinking I might stick with like mounting it right there. Maybe a little higher. Maybe I'll reverse this and mount it somewhere like that. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I'm gonna mount it right there. It's hole drilling time. little bit of insulation on our drill. All right, how do we do on our holes? Well, pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Gotta throw nuts on the other side. Hell yeah. Oh, it's cool. Now we pretty much just need to put the lines on and we're good to go. I'm waiting because I do not have enough fuel hose clamps to do it, so I gotta run to AutoZone and hopefully one of my buddies will give me a ride so I don't have to walk all the way back to my car, which is very far away. In the meantime, let me show you guys something else we're gonna throw on. In this lovely box. Oh, now if you don't know what this is, I will show you where it goes. And I did not have it, so it will make my interior much nicer. So you can see, like, it looks so janky around my steering wheel because it has all the stuff exposed. But this covers everything up. We did a little bit of work off camera. Let me show you what we got done. I was low-key just in the zone, so I didn't record anything, but we got a lot done. Anyways, look at this. You can see I'm gonna clean this all up, but I'm putting a new carpet in because this old one is gross and not black and gross and stained. So I pulled the whole interior out, both the seats, the rear seats, the carpet, and the dash. Alright, so part of this interior refresh, I'm switching to black carpets. So to match the black carpets, I have these gray seats, my back seats, but gray and black doesn't really mesh well together, so we have some vinyl paint, and we're going to paint our seats real quick and make them nice and black. Yeah. I've never actually used this stuff before, so there's no telling how good it's going to come out, but here goes nothing. That. I am impressed. That actually came out so good. Wow. I didn't think it was that easy. Alright, so I was on a time crunch because we were literally getting the biggest storm of like the decade right now. So I did get the interior swap done, but I did not finish recording it. But you can see we have our squad nice and safe in the parking garage. It's my buddy Jimmy Z. 240. The Miata's staying in my driveway. I just needed to come grab my camera out of the 240. Let me show you guys the new interior.
Alright, so you can see our nice beautiful black carpet here. Working on a 3D printed panel in the middle for my battery cutoff switch. It looks so much better. The nice steering wheel surround. I did fix the heater thing. It's not just hanging loose like that anymore. I don't love the handbrake. You can see our nice back seat. It could be a little darker, but it's better than the 10. Overall, pretty good. You can see I got the lines for the fuel pressure regulator, and it's running like a dream. Alright, enjoy some of this footage. This is from that snowstorm I was telling you guys about. This is about 7 inches of powder ripping through the Miata.
Yeah. Purpose-built car for this shit or Miata, and the Miata always wins.
Miata is a purpose-built car. Why
Yeah.
do you think I love? Yeah.
Rip that shit.
Where it gets a little tight technical. Little limiter.
A little bit, just a smidge.
It's good for it.
Yeah, can have a little limiter as a little treat every once in a while.
Look at the
It's crazy. It's complete whiteout right now.
Holy shit, it's close it is.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's just Sunday drive.
Oh, just a little cruise. Taking the summer car out.
Try and link the uphill, but
That's
the
hard.
freeway was a little too long.
Yeah, that's hard to do. We're just taking the summer nice car out for a little cruise today.
Yeah. It's crazy to see the snow on the bank.
Yeah. This is just a one-lane road at this point.
Oh. I bought them specifically to do this.
Holy shit.
All right, it is about a week later. I have a new heater core that has the proper fittings this time. I am not sure where I left you guys last time, so let me show you what we got done so far. So we have our brand new fuel pressure regulator in here. All the hoses and such. That actually works very well. I got most of the interior refresh done. All the new black carpet is in. It needs to get trimmed a little bit on the passenger side, just this edge. But the new carpet is in and it looks great. I have these floor mats in there just as like a protective barrier so it doesn't get covered in salt because it's winter right now. The painted seats are in the back. They could have gone a little darker. They're not that black, but they still look better than they did. What else? That's about it. To do the heat, we're gonna have to pull the dash back out, which is all kinds of fun. So let's get to it. I purposefully left only like 3 bolts holding the dash in, so it should be pretty easy to take right back out. Take off our little dash mat here. This is actually a lifesaver because my dash looks disgusting. Just put that in our roof storage. Oh, that was my phone. Lovely. All right, thanks to some YouTube magic and the fact that I'm pretty good at it now, the whole dash is out of the car. Got it all stripped down. So how your heater core works is you have this box on the right, and that's your blower motor. That's the fan that controls how much air is flowing through. In between those, you have this AC box, which I'm not gonna have AC in my car, but you need the box in between so that the air can flow through. And then your last box is your heater core. So if you see these fittings right here, these come through the firewall into the engine bay. And then there's a little metal, you can kind of see it right there. There's a little metal, almost like a radiator in there. And basically the coolant just flows through the little radiator. And then the blower motor blows the air through. And then you have heat. So, let's put it all in. I am sitting in my nice toasty car. Just turn the heat right up. Blows nice and warm. I'm so excited. That's gonna make every part of driving this car more enjoyable. I also have defrost now, so I'll be able to drive in the rain and I don't have to worry about that. And overall, really excited to have heat. Also, I'm really happy with how the interior came out. It's slowly becoming a better and better car every day. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.